And we're ready. Y'all can start just whenever you want.
All right, we ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Welcome back to Historically Speaking, the Florence-Lauderdale Public Library. I'm Clint and I'm here with my colleague, Lee Freeman.
Hello.
We are going to be talking today about the early musical roots.
We'd never done one before.
Well, it was something our director came up with, actually. She is really into, being on the cutting edge with technology. And we thought it was a great idea. We loved it. We're planning to do at least one a month. This is our second one that we're working on right now. Our problem really is that we are so obsessed with this stuff that we think it's all so cool. And we know not everybody's going to think all of it's so cool. Like census records are not cool to everybody, but they are to us. So.
Today, Lee and I are going to try to give you the rest of the story, if we can channel Paul Harvey. We're going to talk about some of the early influences this area had in terms of music and how that developed and gave us the rich musical heritage that we have today.
We've tried to pick topics that we think people are interested in, stuff that we think people want to know more about and really can't find out about anywhere but here. We kind of review, historic newspaper articles, primary source documents, and try to get the best information to make sure we're telling people what actually happened. We've got a lot of sources we can draw on here in the library, and so it's just basically good detective work. We're trying to fit the pieces together and make sure that we're getting the whole story.
Yeah, it probably wasn't all church-going people that had that extreme view of the musicians, but some of the maybe more traditional, conservative, religious folks weren't too sure that that was a good influence for their kids. And Reverend Handy certainly, I think W.C. says his grandmother Themutis, his grandfather's second wife, told him that his large ears meant that he was destined to become a performer. You can reach, a gazillion people in like 6 minutes with a podcast that 30 years ago you just couldn't. So, we record it and then 20 minutes later it's out there.
Listeners, we thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Okay, that was all right.